Hello, this is 3 weeks from when I filmed all this. I wish I was kidding. I tried to do art every day for a week. Failed miserably because it's 3 weeks later and I still haven't finished 7 pieces. So you get what you get, 6 pieces. My brain is somewhere else today. Or for this past month. So basically, I had my oldest daughter's birthday, and then I had my father-in-law's birthday, and then it was Mother's Day, and then I had a Beetlejuice concert, or not concert, the play, musical. And then my grandparents flew all the way here from Louisiana, and I'm in Boston, and they flew all the way here for a week. And then I had my youngest daughter's birthday. All in a month. I had all those things. So I was a little bit stressed. And then here's the 6 pieces I did. They got done over the span of like 2 weeks. And I haven't uploaded in like 3. So forgive me. First, let me start off by saying, yes, I know how absolutely unhinged that intro was. I'm tired. Enjoy the free entertainment, okay? Anyway, so the first piece, I was following a prompt list that I followed 6 days of, even though I wrote every single prompt on my calendar and it took up a lot of room. But that day was picnic, and I knew I didn't want to do, like, I don't know. I wanted to do like a tea party, like an impractical picnic that I would never actually do because like glassware with kids. Anyway, yeah, so this would be my picnic if I lived in a lavender field and I just was able to do whatever it is I wanted to do. You know that saying like, this is why we can't have nice things? Kids are why you can't have nice things, even though I love them. I love them to death. Okay, so I'm already technically cheating. As you saw in last week's video, which was actually just recorded yesterday or the day before, whatever, I did this. So day 1 of the May art challenge was picnic, which is this beautiful piece here that you just saw me do. And I also did the 3 emoji challenge. So there was the map, scale, and a little train one. So y'all got to see me do both of these. So technically I have been drawing every day. But I need to catch up. I have 3 to do today to technically be caught up. So I've got clothesline, I've got window view. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but this is clothesline, and then I'm gonna do like a fish market or something here. And those are gonna be the 3 days I missed. So that's why it's all on one page, and yeah. But look at that, I never do people. I got the proportions relatively right. There's something wrong with the legs, but for the most part, the proportions are right. So that never happens. So yeah, that's why I'm like technically cheating, but I'm not, because I have been doing art every day. So it will be still doing art every day for a week, because I worked my butt off on these 2 pieces. This was a lot. So time to do this. So back to being in the future. I think I jinxed myself because I was so confident that I could do 3 pieces in 1 day. Are you kidding me? Like I said, my youngest daughter just turned 1 and she's blind. So the free time lately is few and far between, and usually that's done sleeping. And there's my little 1-year-old's hand. Look how cute. She's through this one piece, and I just thought, oh, I love those little chubby hands. They're so adorable. So yeah, anyway, a lot of excuses for me to not even get it done. I thought for sure, I was like, this is gonna work. I'm gonna do a whole month of doing art every day, and the month has passed, and I've only done 6 pieces. So I failed miserably, but that's okay. It happens. It happens. Look at that. Yeah, she kept messing with the camera. She was messing with the sketchbook. It was so cute. So lately, even my free time is spent with my daughter on my lap. So my free time isn't even my free time. But I love her. Um, and there she was, scooting my sketchbook away. So after that, I got up, I got her to nap, and then I came back to this window piece, so I'm alone. I decided to do one of these, like, arch windows because I hate drawing arch windows because if you don't get them, like, if you're drawing a house and there are multiple arch windows, you have to get the arches perfect or it looks just discombobulated, and that's a pain, and I don't like measuring, okay? I really don't. So just doing one arch window is probably the only time I'll ever do an arch window. There are kids screaming outside, and I don't know why. Yeah, I live in an apartment. These walls are pretty thin, but I love my apartment. But anyway, back to the arches. I love arches. I have arches in my apartment, and it makes me so happy. It makes me think of, like, cottagecore, and let me just tell you, the second me and my family get a house, I'm gonna have chickens and a vegetable garden. I'm gonna grow my own produce and make bread and be that person. I'm saying a lot. I probably won't end up doing half of those things. One, because chickens scare the ever-living heck out of me. I don't know why. I don't like chickens. My friend had chickens, and they were so cute when they were chicks, and I loved them, and then they became adults, and they're mean, and they're scary, and they're bigger than they should be, and I don't like them, and they stink. Which, listen, I didn't grow up in Boston. I'm not like this city person. I grew up in the suburbs, but there's something about chickens, man, and goats. Chicken and goats. A lot of farm animals really freak me out. Anyway, here's this. It actually looks better in person because it's a little bit more saturated in person, so the facial features are more defined rather than kind of looking washed out. But I combined like 3 different fish market photos, so from Pinterest, so this woman was on one, the fish platters were on another, and then the newspaper covering her legs, that was on another, because I could not for the life of me get like her position right when it came to like the bottom of her back, the top of her legs, if you're picking up what I'm laying down. You couldn't see it. The jacket was in the way, but I couldn't get it to where it looked normal. It looked like she was just like hovering, but she was sitting on a stoop in the photo. So I don't know. I couldn't get it, so I covered like that area, which is cheating, but I don't care. And the same with this other hand. Couldn't get the other hand, so I put it behind a bucket that had dishes from a different photo. So I don't know, the angles are kind of off, but I don't do people. And for someone that doesn't do people, that's doing a dang person. That is doing it. I did it. I did a portrait. Even if it's not the best, I did it. It's not even a portrait. It's just like, it's a person. And I never draw people, ever. In the past 2 sketchbooks, I've drawn 4 people total, including these 2 that you're looking at. So, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I'm proud of that. I am proud of myself. And I didn't, like, trace or cheat. So, that's pretty sick. Anyway, here I am, doing the bucket. This was like, I was in rush hour at this point, okay? I had so many pieces left to do, and it was already the end of the week. Are you kidding me? The end of the week! So at this point, it's like Thursday or Friday, and I still have 2 more to do, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, and the camera fell. There we go. And anyway, at this point, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do 3 more pieces in one day if it took me 4 days to do the last 3 pieces? And I was like, oh, this is never gonna get done. But I tried. I persisted. I tried. I was like, maybe I'll just upload this video Sunday instead of Friday, give myself a few more days. Still didn't get it done. It's been 3 weeks since my last video. The day I upload this video that you're watching now would make week 3. That's horrendous. I have excuses. It doesn't matter that, I don't know. I have excuses, and to me, they're valid, and that's what matters. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a procrastinator. And in this case, I feel like I did not procrastinate. I was just really busy. Hello, it's day 5. This is where we're at so far. But I've been doing it. Week 1 is always probably going to be the hardest because it's building a routine. So right now my routine sucks and I'm trying to fix it. Isn't it so funny and cute how I still thought I was going to get it done? Ha! Hilarious. I crack myself up. No, I did not get it done. Gosh, I am having some weird energy today. Anyway, this building had matching like drapes and a curtain in the doorway, and I thought that it was really cute. Anyway, the theme for this one, or prompt, was colorful buildings, and that is what I did. I did colorful buildings, and even though mainly the blue one is the only real colorful one, the other one was like, it was more so the color of the marker that I used for the sky. It wasn't as green as I had, but I didn't feel like making a bunch of distinctions between I didn't want the sky to look like the house and the house to look like it bled into the sky, so I did it green, and it worked fine, and it's my piece, and I'm not selling it, so, you know, green instead of blue, who cares? Anyway, this building was pretty cool. It was at a little funky angle though, so I had a little bit of trouble with it. The building in real life was not this red. It was a little bit more maroony, but I only have the 48 or 24 set. I don't know. I don't feel like counting. But I don't have that many options of red. The 48 set only has 2 options of red. And here's me trying and failing miserably at doing origami, which is funny because I used to be a stinking pro at origami. I had a whole kit. I had a book. This was before the internet was like a big thing, and I would do origami all the gosh dang time. But I struggled a lot. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just draw the origami I did. But then, look at all that empty space. I was like, okay, well maybe I'll do the next prompt in the empty space. But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try one more. I think this time I was trying to do a bunny, which I failed. I couldn't even get it. I spent all this time trying to do a bunny just to throw it in the trash. So, here's the sketchbook. Here's day 1. 2, 3, 4, which actually is more like day 12. And then the last pages, I had little drawings, but I got carried away on a phone call, so you didn't even get to see it because sometimes they suck at recording, and it makes my life harder when I record, which might also be why I didn't do a whole week. Let me add that to the list of excuses. Geez, I'm sorry for this unhinged video. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's the me that you saw in the intro. Hello. So that's all for today's sketchbook video. Let me give some end notes here. First off, I'll tell you why I started off bad. I was trying to get this video done, which was the emoji challenge, and I was also at this exact same time trying to do this, and this took like 4 days of my free time because I have 2 kids, one of which is disabled, so my free time is few and far between. And then this is like a full, nice piece that I actually like, that I put a lot of thought into. It wasn't just like a standalone image. So that already set me behind 3 days. And then move on here, and doing this, but guess what? I don't do portraits, I don't do people. So, I don't know why I chose to do this, because that took even longer, because I was trying to figure out what I'm actually doing. And then, this, colorful buildings, easy, got it done quickly. I stuck to a simplified thing. This origami took so long. It took 45 minutes to figure out this, and then it took another 45 minutes to figure out that, and they're both not even that good. They're kind of trash. And I don't have time management, and on top of not having time management, I don't have a lot of time. Being a mom is hard. So anyway, thank you for watching this very dysfunctional and off the wall. It's not even off the wall. It's not crazy. It's just right now I have a headache and I'm a bit dysfunctional. So, yeah, thank you.